Welcome to Ozrakami Gaming. Let's do some weird stuff. And we're back. Alright, so last time we left our FTL game, our fresh run, we had just completed Sector 1, narrowly escaping the fleet, getting a little bit roughed up in the process. Alright, so we're looking at the sector map here. This is sort of the choose your adventure course. Purple areas are always uncharted nebulas. You can see by the key down here, we have a nebula. So when you go into a nebula, it'll be marked as a purple area on the map, and the dot will look a little bit different. I think that the point location is purple too when you go into each little nebula inside the map. There's a chance for there to be plasma storms, which knock out your reactor ability. So you may go in with -4 reactor energy. So looking at that, like up here on the bottom left, your energy blocks would have 4 blue ones. They'd be locked out. And your systems will be randomly unpowered based on how many bars of power you're not able to supply. They may knock out, medbay, oxygen, and shields, or oxygen, medbay, 2 weapons, or any combination thereof. And you got to kind of juggle your power systems in order to keep running what's important at that moment. Now, these are usually accompanied with a fight. The opponent is also going to suffer the same exact penalties that you are, but their ship may have more power systems, so them losing 4 power of 30 is less important than you losing 4 power of 20. The juggling can have a big effect on how the battle goes, whereas if you were at full, maybe it's an easy battle for you, but because the systems are down, it's going to be a rough fight. Now, the other options are civilian sectors. Civilian sectors can be any of the non-quote-unquote hostile races, which include Engi, Rockmen, I think Slugs maybe, and the, what are the battery people called? Zoltan? I think Zoltan are part of the green sectors. The red sectors are mantids, pirates, rebel controlled. Maybe slugs are hostile. Yeah, I think maybe the slugs are hostile also, instead of being part of the green sectors. And this just kind of changes what sort of encounters you might have along the way. Nebulas are terrible if you're trying to use drones, because your drone systems take up a lot of power, plus you have to have your weapon systems powered as well. So there's a lot of energy that comes in with running a drone system compared to just running solid weapons or stealth technology or whatever you're using at that time to try to give yourself the edge. For this ship, because I'm not using drones, the nebula sectors aren't bad. The bonus that nebula sectors have is that often the rebel fleet moves slower through them. So they'll move at half speed and you can hit a lot more areas, and you can get a lot more scrap and stores and events. And it provides a significant boost, assuming that you're not taking a ton of damage in the meantime. So I think let's try that this time. Okay. You've entered a nebula-rich sector. You may put a few light years on the fleet. That's only useful if you make it to the other side. Alright. So all the purple area on a map is a nebula. And so the purple area around a node, a jump point, means that you will be in the nebula for that. Because like some of them on the edge, it could be in, it could be out. So you have to look for that purple glow to see, to make sure which way it is. Now our exit's all the way down here. We're literally like, well, I think we'd have to go up that way around to the exit. That is not a good use of our time though. But neither is trying to go over the top part. Ooh, that's interesting. If you go up this way, that's interesting. You get stuck kind of up here, but I could go as far as this one, this point, and then there's a line coming out the bottom right down to here. So I could go 1, 2, 3, see what these three are, if they're anything special. Now, if there's nothing interesting, go this way, and then it does offer down. I could go kind of this way around. That looks like a really good path. It covers most of the sectors, unless I wanted to go from there to there, and go up. Ooh, it depends if. Let's see how the fleet is moving first. If the fleet is moving really slow, I may try for the long path and see how many of these nodes we can hit on the way. It's a little bit greedy. I'll admit it's greedy, but greed is good. Alright, an advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what is inside. I can attack it and try to get stuff, or just avoid it. Well, we know what answer that is. We're attacking. We want stuff. Alright, so the nebula this time did not affect us, so we don't have any negative stuff there. He's rocking the ion pulse, which will knock out the shield, and a single shot laser. He has no shields. So we're going to do a single. We're just going to have Burst target his weapons array here, and let it have at it. Now, because this is an auto scout, it's an unmanned vehicle. This system, any system damaged, will not repair. I can just sit here, take pot shots on him all day long, and it's fine. That went down. My shields are good, so it's going to block out his attack. He missed anyway. And we auto-fire. We took out his thing there. And we're just waiting for it to refill to finish him off. Tick-tock, good sir. Tick-tock. Salvage what you can from the broken ship. 23 scrap. Investigate the station. The station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to have lain unused for quite some time. Nothing useful. Yeah, that's fine. We still got 23 off of the initial encounter there. Alright. Let's go up one. Nervously glance out the windows. The only thing to greet you is more clouds and silence. Uneventful. Okay. So we're going to go up here. I don't think I can really do any upgrades to the ship right now that would be worth doing. I mean, that'd be 5% more dodge. I'd go from 10 natural dodge to 15. Wouldn't be bad. But I really want more weapon systems. Getting your weapon systems up so you can get into, more weapon. I can hold up to 4 weapons on this thing. And getting those active is really key to winning. Another layer of shields wouldn't be bad either, though. Without sensors, you have no other option but to look out the viewports. Appreciation, it's eerily quiet. Okay, so we got a store up there. Alright, so I want to do a jump before I go to the store. Oh no. The Rebel fleet was prepared for the nebula in this sector, so it won't be an effective hiding spot. Oh, that means they're going to chase me a lot faster. I don't want to keep getting hit like I did last time. So, unfortunately, I'm going to forget about going to that store. I think at this point, I really need to save up money to be able to get my other systems online. And with 49, I wouldn't be able to do much at the store anyway. You feel naked without functioning sensors. Half expect a rebel ship to appear from behind a cloud at any moment, but none come. Dude, that's like 4 different spots in here. Oh, a distress beacon. Let's do distress. That's definitely some action, at least. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a ship, small ship, struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. They respond, "Help, our shields are down. We won't make it much longer." Okay, I can either try to shield their ship with mine, or I don't risk it and I just leave. Oh, let's risk it. We haven't had much go on. Woof! That's fine. I took 1 damage, which that takes, what, 2 or 3 scrap to repair at a thing? That's fine. But I got +4 fuel and +41 scrap, which is amazing. You succeed in preventing them from being entirely destroyed, but your ship took a number of hits in the process. They offer some scrap and fuel. They were mining out of the asteroid as thanks. Oh no. These guys up here and put that fire out real quick. Build them up. The nice thing is if there's not a major event going on, you can take your time after, combat or whatever to fix everything. Alright, so now we've got some money. Let's look at upgrading the ship a little bit. I feel naked. Let's get another layer of shields going. Hopefully we won't run into like a ton of missile users. Alright, this is good. And yeah, this is good. So for every rank of shield, for every layer of shielding you want to have, it takes 2 power. I'm just going to depower the med bay, power up the extra shields. That way it takes 2 blasts to get through instead of just the 1. That should be rather helpful. Alright, let's try... How many jumps I think? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... I can go 4, maybe a 5th before needing to hit the exit. So let's go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and if I'm feeling real froggy, I can go 4 and then 5. I think that's the way to do it. Because I really want to avoid getting in another major confrontation. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Attack the pirate or ignore it. Well, I mean, we're not here just to make friends. You power up your weapons and move to engage. So they don't have much. This ought to be pretty good. Alright, let's burst down their weapons, try to get that bomb thing deactivated. Oh no, they teleported a bomb. You there, go take a look at that. Okay, a major thing. Okay, we got that turned off. Let's just keep hitting their weapon systems. We'll keep it knocked out. Oh no. It looks like they don't want to fight, they're trying to escape. Knock out the front of their boat. Let's put the last one up front again, finish them off. Okay, searching the remains, you find the cargo was a military-grade drone schematic. Bring it on board and install it on your ship. Well, I can't really install it because I don't have a drone command center, so. And I got 33 scrap, which that's not bad. We took, what, 1 point of damage or so, and got 33 scrap plus a sellable item at the store. I'll take that. That's really not moving as fast as I thought it would. Let's be a little bit cheap. I can always scoot down real fast if I need to. The pirate ship arrived shortly after you, judging from the fact that it is attempted to avoid your ship. You assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. So all these encounters, they're randomly generated, right? So it's unusual to get 2 of them back to back that's exactly the same, but I mean, it happens, right? But yeah, each time you jump to a beacon, like, it's random. It like rolls the dice to see what you're going to be up against or what you get. Okay, this dude is significantly more geared. He's got looks like the Artemis missile launcher plus a single shot. But we are most definitely sending a rocket straight into his weapons and probably. Okay, so same thing. They're going to try to run away. Breach and O2. Well, not necessarily a breach, but O2's knocked out, so let's go get that repaired. And we'll hit the helm again. Any hit on the ship at this point wins. But... okay. Let's get that fire under control. Whoosh. From the bits and pieces you find, you decide that this ship was gathering information. Nothing else seems useful. Crap. So if there's fire in the area, you really got to watch the health of your guys to make sure that they don't die to it. If I had a Rockman, they're the best ones for fire because they don't take fire damage. If they just go in there and they start jumping up and down, stomping out the fire. Oh right, my med bay is offline right now. Get them healed up, send them back to station, depower that, recharge engines, and we can make a jump. Let's jump. Yeah, I've already scouted that one. Find out information on what's in the bottom right-hand corner. A Mantis ship lost in the storm hails you. Sensors are out. We have no local telemetry. We will take yours. You detect a power increase in their weapon system. Alright, so Mantis do like 50% additional attack damage. Luckily, they don't have a transporter on their ship, so they can't teleport over and melee my guys. A Mantis jumping on your ship is really bad. This is again about the same as the last fight. We're going to send rockets there. We're going to burst laser onto their weapons also. Keep that missile neutralized. Because we're not worried about the single shot hitting the shields. Alright, here we go. Almost. Okay, O2's out again. Send him back over to repair. As long as I can keep the missile launcher offline, like, their stuff really isn't a threat. Oh, and I'm out of rockets. Ooh, that is bad. I just gotta keep hitting that same weapon system to keep that rocket launcher offline. There we go. Fuel, a little bit of scrap. Guess I'll power up my medbay system. That is the major drawback of having rockets, is if you don't find, you know, on your kills or stuff, if you don't get rockets, you can run out, and then it's just a dead system. I much prefer playing like multiple laser systems or laser ion systems. As you wait for the FTL drive to charge, you have to expect the ambush at any moment. No attack comes. Alright, so I'm going to jump towards them. If that one doesn't get covered, I can hit it. Or I can maybe jump there and then there. This will give us more jumps per zone. At any rate. Okay, you detect a Mantis exploration vessel returning home with its haul. So determined are they, in fact, that they don't wait to see if you're hostile before firing. Okay, and this is where I'm probably going to take some damage, because I don't have those rockets to stop the initial missile attacks. Get in there, get those shield systems online. And him to help repair the weapons. There we go. Ugh, they're repairing that weapons station fast. I wish that their missiles weren't the thing that keep coming back online. If the weapons kept coming back online, it really wouldn't be an issue. Or the laser, rather. Oof. Alright, so I'm at half-life now. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. Got a fuel, a missile, and 32. Means I can bring that back online if I need to for... Ooh, they didn't quite make it onto that. See, alright, so you can tell if it's in or out by the red circle around it. And if you mouse over, it says the ripples are about to gain control of the beacon. So I can actually jump to this one. They won't have control of it. Then I can jump back here and decide if I'll have time enough to do another spot before they get to the exit. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with a Mantis ship. They hail you. Ah! This transgression will be overlooked. Nebula very dangerous. Next time, humans all die. You know what? We're gonna fight them, just because I do have one missile. I can depower, power up the Artemis. And we'll take it, put it into their weapons, and hopefully this time their missile system will stay offline. Hopefully. Alright, here it comes. Okay, no hull breach, so we're good there. That went much smoother. Much smoother. Okay, got another one, plus 32 more. Crap. Awesome. Let's see where we're at. Alright, we have to go clear the exit. I don't think we're going to have time enough for the, for messing around with an extra jump here. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Okay, so nothing important here. Yeah, if I jump and then try to jump back, they'll be on top of it, so it's not worth it. Alright. So we're going to civilian sector either way. If I want to... And I kind of like the nebula sectors, honestly. Usually there's a lot more to do in them. Let's go top civilian sector, I guess. See what this gives us up here. It's kind of the same either way. Either way I get a purple plus a green. Alright. That sector was pretty quick, but we made it through. We took a lot of damage in there. We're sitting at under half of our total health, but we have a ton of scrap that we can look at either powering up systems. We'll see if there's a nearby store to repair at. But overall, I think we're looking pretty good. We have a decent sized crew. We got 3 different guys, or we picked up 2 additional guys so far, and having a big crew really helps out later in the game, being able to move things around and keep stations manned while, you know, getting things fixed, repaired, fires put out, whatever. But we're going to call it a episode right there. It'll be a little bit of a shorter one this time, but I think that's all right. And we'll catch you again next time, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you'd like to see some more, smash that subscribe button. And we'll see you again for doing some more weird stuff.